EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today, it's a Week 14 matchup that should be a good one between the Detroit Lions and the Houston Texans. Three-quarters of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. From just inside the 20, a short kick. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Opening play, and Goff wants to pass it. They'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 45-yard line. Goff. That is caught by Smith-Schuster. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
On 2nd and 9, Goff, and finding the tight end Hooper. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Try to pound it in, Kamara. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. Gone. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. Now Goff on 3rd and goal. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Alvin Kamara with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Lions get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Picking up where they left off before the open week that they had last week as they won going into that, and no signs of being stale.
No, and that's really big for them because there's a trust factor that goes into this, because what often happens, if you win the game before your open week, you usually get more time off. But if you win the game before the open week, get more time off, and don't play well the next time out, that goes away. So they're making a statement that they like that time off.
And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. They'll start on the ground with Pierce. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's fourth down.
Fielded at about the 28. So call that a 56-yard punt with a return of about 11. And the Lions will take over. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Now a first down throw. Gone. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
On second down, Kamara. And not much room to speak of. He'll get about 3 up to the 41.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down, and you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41.
Now that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
Final 30 seconds of this first quarter, and it's been a quarter dominated by the guys with the football. Off play action. Here's Goff. And he's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Josh Reynolds, 26 yards. And the Lions lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. And Johnson's extra point up and good. And it's now 14-0. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. They went 3 and out on their first drive. Things already looking better here, 1st and 10. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Let's go now.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Taylor Rapp with a pick. And the Lions are going to take possession of the football. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for him.
And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Alvin Kamara, his 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Lions are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. And Johnson's extra point up and good. And it's now 21-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams will look.
And this is intercepted. He was trying to get it to Davis. Picked up by Mike Hughes. And the Lions are going to take possession of the football.
A tough adjustment to the NFL throughout his rookie season, and his problem with turnovers is only exacerbated by his early showing today. That's a couple for him here in this first half, and he's cleared the double-digit mark for the entire season.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Anthony Averett picks it. And the Texans are going to take possession here at their own 33. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. They'll get this into the hands of Hodge. And the Lions going with an extra DB here on 3rd down. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Romeo Okwara able to record his 5th sack of the season. Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down. This is taken at the 15. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Goff. That is caught. Josh Reynolds.
And they'll get this down to...
Seven-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara.
And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain. 2nd down.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Play action. It's gone.
A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Play action supposed to be used to slow down pressure, slow down blitzes. In this case, though, if it takes a little too long to develop, you got people right in your face.
And lucky just to get rid of the ball with the arm going forward. Could have been a fumble. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
And this won't get there. Won't be online either. It's no good. Off to the right, and the lead will hold at 3 touchdowns. 2 sides to every coin. This is the bad side of missing the 58-yarder. Now they start at the 48.
1st and 10, it's Pierce.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Back to throw. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. And the Lions are going to take possession of the football. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
On first down, Goff. Reynolds with a catch out on the right side. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. To throw again on second down. Goff. And oh, it'll be intercepted. And the Texans are going to take possession here at their own 33.
Well, Brandon, as they say in popular culture, this one's going to leave a mark because they can see the end zone, but it'll stay out of reach because of their error. All their offensive teammates have to give the quarterback right now, offer a little bit of encouragement because what's done is done. Let's get them next time out.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. He'll look to throw. Finds Dulcich out left side. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They go play action here on first down. Same connection. Dulcich once again. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Touchdown, Texans. Gabriel Davis, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Texans are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Zerline good with a PAT. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Very short kick taken right at the 20. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And just inside of a minute left, Charles. They got a pretty long field ahead of them. I'm curious to see how they play this, but you would think definitely enough time to at least try to get 3 out of this.
Yeah, you want to move with a nice sense of pace. You want to up the tempo a little bit, but you have to do it with some poise as well. You don't want to go so fast that you hurry yourself into mistakes. There's enough time to put points on the board if they do it right.
And yet again, Goff is intercepted. And the Texans are going to take possession of the football.
So first thing across my mind is why didn't they just sit on the lead and take it to the locker room? They're in good shape.
Absolutely. And from this spot on the field, now you've given the other side a chance for points here going into intermission.
Yeah, you changed the momentum of the game, and it's something you did not need to do.
Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. They'll look to throw here on first down. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Davis. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. On first down, he'll drop to throw. And Cooks has it over the middle. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Again, he'll drop to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
Now a signal and a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. This is first and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before. And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Texans are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Zerline connects on the extra point, and they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Right. Here we go.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
Here we go. 76. 76.
The final shot before break here. Goff. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. So we have reached halftime with the visiting Lions taking the lead to the break. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Texans down on the scoreboard, but they do get the first crack here as we are back underway in the second half. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down. Up the middle they go. Hodge. And this will be a Texans first down as the tackle made at about the 43-yard line. Back to throw now on first down. And a big loss here as he's taken down. After the sack, oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's second and a country mile. He's letting it fly for Cooks. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And the Lions are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And their defense just helped them out by getting the football back on the opening drive here in the second half. And now can the offense follow through with points on their first possession?
And that's a big one for them because after the work the defense has done, they've got a chance here to open up this lead.
Goff now looking to throw. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. Goff wants to throw on 3rd and 1. He'll get this one underneath to Kamara. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. A 10th carry for Kamara. Takes it to about the 37.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And they will score a pick 6 for the Texans TD. So a dangerous pass over the middle into zone coverage, and it bit him hard.
And what's really difficult when you throw it in that direction and versus that zone, That means the linebackers have gotten to their spot, gotten their heads back around, and they can see the quarterback and everything in front of them. And they took big advantage of it, went the other direction, excellent blocking, and picked up a touchdown.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all to score as the kick's away. Fielded right around the 8. And they will be backed up deep. Trouble here as they're going to start this drive at the 6. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They run it again with Kamara. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24. 66 yards rushing for him here as he starts to draw closer to a 1,000-yard campaign. On 1st and 10, Goff. Dancing to his left. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Oh, partner, just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the 1st. 1 yard is the gain, and it'll be 1st down Lions. They'll try the air now with Goff. That is caught by Smith-Schuster. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 49-yard line. Coming left is Kamara. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3.
17.
A man who's been busy this afternoon. It's Kamara again. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. Goff on 3rd down. And this is going to be intercepted. Anthony Averett picks it. And the Texans are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen. Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. 2nd and 4. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down. The Texans on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. They'll set up to throw. They'll get this into the hands of Hodge. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 30 yards. They'll run on 1st down. Hodge. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 15-yard line. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another 1st. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Pierce now up the middle. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
Touchdown! Gabriel Davis with touchdown number 15 on the year and second of the game. And the Texans have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the fourth. Zerline good with a PAT, and they will take a 7-point lead. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Very short kick taken right at the 20. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here. Jerry Hughes on the stop. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Goff. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. So now following the sack, Goff and the Lions needing to come up with something here on 3rd and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Pass on the out route caught by Smith-Schuster. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. Here comes the Lions punter now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. This is taken around the 12. A terrific return there. 27 yards all told. And we have reached the 2-minute warning. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. And he pushes through a would-be tackler to get about 3 yards, 2nd down. And Pierce gets it again on 2nd down. And he'll get it out to midfield. They'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 7 yards there and a first down.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
On 2nd down, here's Pierce. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And this goes out wide for Drake. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as it comes with 1:25 left to go in the contest. Here's Thomas Morstead now as he's on to punt for Houston. Pretty woeful there. Just 23 yards on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Goff. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Back-to-back big plays defensively. First the sack. Now they force the incompletion on 3rd and long. Things looking pretty good for them.
And this is where they have to be careful because they've got the momentum going their way. They will be really amped up to get to the quarterback. Look out. Draw, screen, something that can be used against them.
And the Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. we go with Kamara. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
A big conversion on 4th down, but no timeouts left, so you got to go quick here.
2nd and 10.
Now it's gone. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. Now Goff. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara.
And he will make his way out of bounds. That stops the clock, but they'll have something else to consider now. It's 4th down here.
Desperation time for Goff on 4th. He's got Hooper on the out route. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down. Goff now to throw. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. Down to their last chance now. This is going to have to be a heave for the end zone and just hope for a miracle.
And I don't sit back with everyone back defending. I've got to have somebody rushing the quarterback. Don't make it easy for him to set up and throw the ball all the way downfield.
Tiger.
One last throw here for Goff. He'll take a shot here for Hooper downfield. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over.
What a game we were treated to in this one. And then on that final play, they had a chance. They had the ball just beyond midfield for one final shot, but couldn't get it done, and they suffered the loss.